Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are still working on King John, and today we got to hear from Salisbury in Act 5, Scene 2. Now, if you remember, the last time we saw Salisbury, he had just discovered that Arthur had actually been killed, and he was pretty convinced that King John did it, so he and Pembroke and Bigot ran off to join Louis the Dauphin on the French side of this war. But then we find out that Hubert didn't actually kill Arthur, and King John made up with the church, so King John has sent Cardinal Pandolph to tell the French that they don't need to have a war anymore. But as soon as he leaves to go do that, Philip the Bastard is like, what, you're gonna solve this problem with words? Like, what? No, you have to be strong, and you have to be kingly, and you have to go beat the living daylights out of France anyway. And King John was like, well, all right, will you lead the charge? And Philip's like, yeah. And King John's like, okay, then let's go to war. So now we're in Act 5, Scene 2, and we are on the French side of things because Shakespeare likes to show both sides of the stuff that's going on. And the scene starts out with Salisbury and company sort of swearing their fealty to Louis the Dauphin and the French side. So, yeah, it's like here's an articles of we're gonna fight together sort of a thing. And Salisbury says, upon our sides it never shall be broken. And noble Dauphin, albeit we swear a voluntary zeal and an unurged faith to your proceedings, yet believe me, Prince, I am not glad that such a sore of time should seek a plaster by condemned revolt, and heal the inveterate canker of one wound by making many. Oh, it grieves my soul that I must draw this metal from my side to be a widow-maker. Oh, and there, where honorable rescue and defense cries out upon the name of Salisbury. But such is the infection of the time, that for the health and physic of our right we cannot deal but with the very hand of stern injustice and confused wrong. And is't not pity, O my grieved friends, that we, the sons and children of this isle, was born to see so sad an hour as this, wherein we step after a stranger, march upon her gentle bosom, and fill up her enemies' ranks? I must withdraw and weep upon the spot of this enforced cause. To grace the gentry of a land remote and follow unacquainted colors here. What here, O nation, that thou couldst remove that Neptune's arms, who clippeth thee about, would bear thee from the knowledge of thyself and cripple thee unto a pagan shore, where these two Christian armies might combine the blood of malice in a vain league, and not to spend it so unneighborly. So yeah, Salisbury he's prepared to go to war, and he's swearing to the Dauphin that yes, he's going to fight on the French side, and he's going to destroy his homeland, England. But he's also at the same time sort of mourning the fact that he has to go and destroy his homeland of England. Like, he's like, whoever thought that I would have joined my enemies to destroy my home? Like, this is not something that I dreamed of growing up. This is not something that I wanted or looked forward to or any of that kind of a thing. So it's a little bit of a sad speech. And then tomorrow we get to hear the direct reply from the Dauphin. Otherwise I would tell you how he reacts. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow for more. Mwah.